Hi guys. So in this video I'm gonna show you something a little bit different. I'm gonna have to take like a small detour from the tutorials that I was creating for the game engine, so with like Scratch and the Stencil, Construct, all that idea that I had, like creating different games using those engines. And I'm gonna have to take a detour because right now I finished the first tutorial about implementing a Space Invaders in Scratch, and I'm writing the text support for each one of the videos. So my idea is to have also the tutorial in text form, and I'm writing that. But as I was writing it, my idea is to also publish those texts, that text form in my website, because I have a website and I have a blog section that I haven't worked very much with it. It's kind of stalled at the moment, and my idea was to also publish the tutorials on my website. And as I started doing it, my website still has like some problems, and you're going to see it in a minute. I have some problems with the images and with the videos, and some things that I need to fix before I start posting all the text versions of the tutorial that I'm writing. So I'm probably going to take a small detour so I can fix the website in a way that I can use it to create the blog, and then I'll come back and write the text version of the tutorials. But I'm going to take this video so I can show you my website and how I implemented, because I implemented everything from scratch. And I just want to give you an overview of the website and what I am going to fix now. So this is my website. I did everything from scratch. The design also. I'm not a designer, so it's programmer's design, as I'm gonna see. It's not that good, but it was meant to be really simple, so I could also easily implement it. And I implemented the website using Angular on the front end. It was the first time I was using Angular, and I really liked it. Um, it also had like this modular approach that I really like, so it was a cool experience. And on the back end, such I'm going to show you. So I used Angular. For you guys that don't know Angular, no, not com. Yeah, it was Angular IO. Yeah, this is the one. So this was the one that I used to create the website. And for the backend, I used Strapi. And this was because I wanted like an easy way to have a back office for creating the blog and even for updating all my projects, because right now I inserted all the projects that I've done so far for the past like 10 years. I've inserted all the projects on my website. So I wanted like to have a small CMS so I could manage all that information, and also for the blog it was like really useful. And my first idea, honestly, was to use WordPress. I had a blog on WordPress a few years back. It was a blog about Unity development, only about Unity. It was called addcomponent.com. And I had that blog for like a few years, but then I stopped the blog and I just like killed the entire project. And WordPress, I think it's cool. It's really easy to work with. Has some problems like any other software, but it's really easy to use. But this time I wanted to have my own solution. I didn't want to use like WordPress and then the plugins, and I'm not a I'm not like a WordPress guy, so I didn't want like to learn a lot about WordPress. And instead, I prefer to just get my own solution to create my own website and my own back office and everything. And I found about Strapi, which is like a open source headless CMS, and it's really cool because you don't need to do almost anything to create the back office. You just need to configure and insert the database model, and you to generate a back office for you. Of course, it's not that flexible. You cannot customize. Maybe you can. I won't say you can't, but you're gonna have some work to customize everything as you want. So right now, I didn't do that at the moment. At the time that I developed it, I just left it with the default settings. But there are some things that I would like to change, and I'm going to see how to do it also. But it's just me using it. It's good enough. And so I'm using Strapi, and I'm going to go into Strapi just in a little bit. Let me just show you the website first. So this is the website. I have three different sections on my website. I have the profile, which is the one I'm using as my CV. let's say it like this. So I just send the link to my website, and I have all my projects, and also the website is part of my CV because I also implemented it. So I also have like a text version of the CV here, and then I have like featured projects, and I have 3 sections. So this is like a description with featured projects, the skills, the technologies I use the most when I need to update this because I'm not using Xamarin for quite some time. The latest projects that I work in. Then I have the category with all the projects. And like I said, these are probably, I think I'm missing a few ones, but this is everything I've done since the very beginning. So I have like 41 projects, and I had some discussions about this with colleagues and everything because they were telling me, okay, you cannot put everything on your CV. You should put only like the best projects that you have, and I agree. In some part, I agree, but that's what I have here on the me section because I have the featured projects, and here I selected maybe the best ones or to give an overview of the different kind of projects that I created over the years. So this is like a website, this is a VR game, this is a mobile app, another mobile app, this is a VR platform, this is an online course. So these are like maybe the main projects that I had at the time. Maybe I need to update this. These are not like the best ones right now. But so I think, okay, here a potential employer can see, okay, these are the main projects. And then if they want to see everything that I've done so far, I have everything here. And I think this is also important because I know that employers won't be looking at my 41 projects, but I can see that I've been doing this for quite a while, and I can see also the evolution, because if you see my initial projects to the ones that I'm working right now, you can't even compare them. So let me just show you, like, if I go page 5, for example, these were the first project that I created. It's like 2007, and you have like a VR environment created with the Source engine, which is nothing to do with I do these days. So here is another one created also with the Source engine, and now here I'm creating a game in VR using Unity and for the Quest, so it's completely different. So I think it makes sense to have everything here because it's a whole timeline. So I have projects from 2007 until these days. So it's a lot of stuff. And you can filter with categories by type and by status, which, I mean, I have projects that are active, some are inactive, others are in progress. And I added all this. And this was all made with using the Strapi. So I could create all the categories, the types, the status. And it also easily create an API for me to use on the front end so I can show this data here. I also have like a filter. Let me see. I don't know what I can put here. Patuz was already there, but also have a search feature. So I think it's quite all right, this section. I have a problem here, and I'm going to need to fix this because the images stopped working. So I have these images. I have like this slider, and the slider is not working anymore. I don't know. You can maximize the image, and you should like be able to go to the next image or a previous one, and even use the keyboard, the key presses, the arrow keys, but it's not working. So I'm gonna have to fix this. This is one of the things. You also have, like, you can see it live. This one is not live anymore. Yeah, I need to update this. But these are a few things that I need to update. I haven't touched the website for quite a few times. Then you have the contact, the form, like the usual stuff. And so this is one of the sections. And I have my blog. And my blog, I just took some of the posts that I had on the other blog, which had a few years, but some of the stuff are pretty actual. You can still use them today. So I imported most of the projects and inserted here. So I have some controls for Unity, and these are mostly Unity, I think. Yeah, you can see I have like most of them are about Unity projects. So here we have like shooting projectiles with a preview, some kind of ballistic calculations. Here we have like a chat layout because I need to create like this one for a mobile app in Unity, and I had like a bit of problem to create these chat bubbles in the right way. These are like small demos about stuff that I did in Unity. And what I was doing now was I was creating the text version of the videos here on my blog. and some of them are okay. So I have my video. This is one of the problems because when I implemented this, my idea was to have my videos on Vimeo because I was going to create online courses and I wanted to have all the videos there. And when I implemented this, I don't know why, but I just added support for videos from Vimeo, so not from YouTube. So right now I can't put the link here, embed the video here from YouTube, and I want to change that because I don't want to be uploading to YouTube and Vimeo and everything. So right now it's not very good because I have the video here and then I have watch on YouTube to open the link. So I have to change this. Also, I'm gonna have to change this color. I'm not very happy with it because I need to check the contrast between the text and the background, and this is probably not working. It's not a good contrast. I need to have like a wider font for the text. It's also another thing that I need to change. And these are not the worst ones, so I need to change this. And also this one is the worst one. So I uploaded my images. So I was doing like a tutorial on Pisco. It's part of the tutorial that I was doing for Scratch. And the images, they are like screenshots. They are full HD, I think. And I don't remember why, but they are not adjusting to the size of the container that I have here on the blog. And I need to check this because this is a huge problem. And also what I'm gonna do is to have the images smaller, fitting on the container. And then when you click the image, you have like a slideshow, just like the one that I had on the project section. Because I tried to make smaller images for this one, just to see how they would look. And it's okay. Some of them are okay, and I like this kind of images a lot better. But some of the images then become really small, and you can't see, you don't have like enough detail to see. For example, this one is really small, and some other ones, like when you have like the full screen, if you get the images this small, it doesn't look right because all the text and everything is really small. You can't see exactly what you have here. So I'm going to have the image fitting to the container, and then when you click the image, it's going to open the slideshow, and you can just like cycle through all the images in the tutorial, something like that. So this is something that I really want to fix before continuing with the text tutorials, because I want to start posting all the text here. And right now I'm not sure how to do the images because it will depend if I can put this to fit the images or not. So I need to check that. And another thing that also I'm gonna do, and I'm still not sure, but I'm thinking about it, is instead of having the text versions here on the blog, I'm going to put it on the learn section. So I created a learn section at the time, and my idea was to create online courses and have them on my website. And I have this whole structure already put in place in the API. And even on the front end, I think I have almost everything implemented. So you can have like different courses, and the courses have lessons, and the lessons have videos or text form. You have all these options. And probably I'm going to create again or activate again this learning section, and I'm going to put the tutorial project about Scratch here because it's going to be like a small course on how to create a Space Invaders in Scratch. So it's a course with, I don't know, 20 lessons or something like that. And right now we have like this page, which was linking to another course that I created, which is another one that I'm going to make available here, which is a course about a beginner course about programming with C#. So we would create like a odds and evens game on Replit, which is like an online IDE. It's really cool. So I'm gonna record this again and put it here. It's like a really small course. It takes no more than 2 hours, maybe 1 hour and a half, something like that. And I'm also gonna recover this because I think even the course is not live anymore. I think I shut it down from Udemy. Yeah, I shut it down. So I'm gonna put it here also. And this is a website. So about Strapi, let me just show you. Okay, so this is the back office that Strapi created. And you have like all the collection types here. So you can see that I have the categories, for example, for the projects. I can add new categories here. This is about the course sections and course series and courses. This is for the learning section, but I'm not using it right now. I have, for example, all the information on the profile here. So I can just change my image, change the description, the URL to the CV. I can do all that here. Social links, all those links that appear here and at the on the landing page, all these ones are also configured here, where I can put like the link and say what's the icon and the title. And I have all that here. I mean, like the posts, that's the one I want to show you. So I have all the blog posts here that I can write using Markdown, all the content, and upload an image, say what's the video. So you can see like the video URL is not correct. So I'm using like the Vimeo ID of the video. So I need to change this to get just an URL, YouTube or Vimeo or something like that, and it's going to embed the video. So I really need to change this. Even the example URL doesn't make sense anymore, probably. But then I can like write the post and put tags, categories, programming languages, technologies, all the stuff that you can then filter here on the blog. So I can like, okay, I want to just post to hit blog coding. It's not working as well. So another stuff that I need to, oh, this one is working. Okay, yeah, technology scratch. Okay, tags, camera. Oh, camera is working as well. Languages are not working. Okay, I need to see this. And so this is it. I just wanted to show you and keep you guys updated, because probably my next videos are going to be about this process and about the mobile app that I'm also developing, the other one for the services, because I also wanted to give you guys an update about that. But I'm still like finishing a few stuff so I can give you a bigger update on the app. And that's it. I just wanted to keep you guys posted about what I'm doing, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks.